Hello and welcome to About News on the About channel. Coming up, the Ghana Premier League provides major talking points as title race takes another turn and new leaders emerges. With the African Cup of Nations less than a week away, preparations and controversies continue to dominate the headlines, while Tottenham midfielder Yves Bissouma remains under scrutiny following fresh off-field developments. A quick reminder that we have launched a giveaway with our sponsor 1xBet. Follow the link in the description and join our Telegram community, where 10 mobile routers are up for grabs to help you stay connected anytime. The winners will be announced on December 26th on our Telegram channel. And remember, new users on the official 1xBet platform can receive a 300% bonus on their first deposit when they use the promo code ABOUTGH. We begin with the Ghana Premier League, where the weekend produced decisive moments at both ends of the table. Asante Kotoko returned to winning ways on Sunday with a hard-fought 1-0 victory over Dreams FC at the Baba Yara Sports Stadium in Kumasi, bringing an end to a 4-match winless run. Kwame Poku scored the only goal from close range after Dreams FC failed to clear their lines. The win moves Kotoko up to third, while Dreams FC dropped back into the relegation zone. Hearts of Oak also made progress in the title chase. The Phobians edged Nations FC 1-0 at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium, with Hamza Issa's second-half header proving decisive. The results keep Hearts of Oak within 3 points of the top spot. At the top of the table, Aduana FC climbed to first place after securing a narrow 1-0 away win against Heart of Lions in Pandu. Patrick Mensah struck shortly after the break to end Lions' unbeaten home run. Despite enjoying most of the possession, Lions failed to record a shot on target. Elsewhere, Swedro All Blacks continued their impressive form with a 2-0 victory over Vision FC at the Swedro Stadium. Clement Tutu opened the scoring before an own goal sealed the result. In the relegation battle, Prekum Chelsea claimed a vital 1-0 home win over Hoho United at the Golden City Park, with Prince Anani scoring late. Bechem United also boosted their survival hopes after defeating 11 Wonders 1-0, Augustine Mensah converting a second-half penalty to secure the win there. Young Apostles ended their winless run with a 2-1 home victory against Karela United. Meanwhile, the match between Medeama SC and Bibiani Gold Stars was postponed after several Medeama players were called up to the Black Galaxies squad. From domestic football, let's turn our attention to the national scene, and the Black Galaxies have begun preparations for their next international test. Ghana's home-based national team arrived in South Africa on Sunday morning via Ethiopian Airlines ahead of their international friendly against Bafana. The match is scheduled for Tuesday, December 16, 2025 at the Domsonville Stadium in Soweto. The friendly forms part of Ghana's build-up to the next phase of the CHAN qualifiers. Head coach Kasim Mengo Okansi is expected to use the fixture to assess squad depth, test combinations and fine-tune tactical approaches against strong opposition away from home. The Black Galaxies have undergone weeks of intensive training, and the technical team will be keen to see how the players respond in a competitive environment. South Africa, on the other hand, will use the match as part of their preparations for the 2025 African Cup of Nations tournament in Morocco. Still with Ghana's national teams, attention now turns to youth football and the Black Starlets. Ghana's under-17 national team will resume full residential camping in the first week of January as preparations intensify for the 2026 under-17 African Cup of Nations. The upcoming camp marks the final phase of preparations, with head coach Dr. Prosper Nate Ogum expected to work closely with an expanded squad. After weeks of intensive training and assessment, the squad will be trimmed to the final 23 players who will represent Ghana at the tournament. Importantly, players who do not make the final cut will remain in the Black Starlets database as part of a long-term development plan. This strategy is aimed at maintaining continuity and depth ahead of the 2026 WAFU B Under-17 Championship, especially as some AFCON players may become ineligible due to age restrictions. The approach is expected to ease the pressure on the technical team and ensure a steady pipeline of talent. Now to World Cup news, where concerns over cost are growing among Ghanaian supporters. Football fans in Ghana are raising serious concerns over the rising cost of attending the 2026 FIFA World Cup, with many fearing they may be priced out of supporting the Black Stars. FIFA's ticket pricing structure shows a significant increase compared to the 2022 tournament in Qatar. Ghanaian supporters will need a minimum of $140 to attend a single group stage match, starting with Ghana's opener against Panama on June 17. Ticket prices rise sharply for matches against England and Croatia, with Category 1 seats reaching as high as $600.
The cheapest, $220.
Okay.
$220.
With the average monthly salary in Ghana estimated at about $254, and with travel and accommodation costs still to be considered, many fans believe following the Black Stars in 2026 could prove financially unrealistic. Turning to AFCON matters, controversy has erupted in Cameroon camp ahead of the tournament in Morocco. Reports suggest Fecafoot president Samuel Eto'o influenced the omission of striker Vincent Aboubakar from Cameroon's AFCON squad. The situation has been compounded by the exclusion of goalkeeper Andre Onana and the dismissal of head coach Mark Bryce. Bryce has publicly criticized Eto'o, questioning his decision to head into a major tournament without experienced leaders. The controversy has raised serious questions about stability within the Cameroon setup as the indomitable Lions prepare for a challenging group featuring Gabon, Ivory Coast and Mozambique. Still on the AFCON, European clubs have begun releasing players for the tournament. FIFA permitted clubs to retain AFCON-bound players until at least December 15th, allowing some to feature in additional league and European fixtures. The move was intended to ease tensions between clubs and the national teams ahead of the competition. In England, Liverpool captain Virgil van Dijk has addressed recent developments involving Mohamed Salah. Salah returned from the bench in Liverpool's 2-0 win over Brighton after missing the Champions League match against Inter Milan earlier in the week. Van Dijk praised manager Arne Slot for handling the situation calmly and confirmed that Salah will now join Egypt for AFCON, potentially missing up to 8 games if Egypt reach the final. Finally, at Tottenham Hotspur, Yves Bissouma has apologized following an on-field incident. The Mali international, who has been included in their squad for AFCON, was filmed using nitrous oxide for a second time and is facing disciplinary action from the club. Bissouma explained that he has been dealing with mental health challenges following a series of burglary attacks at his home, which he described as deeply traumatic. Recreational possession of nitrous oxide has been illegal in the UK since 2023, carrying a possible prison sentences. Tottenham are expected to decide on further action in the coming days as the scrutiny around the player continues. That's all for the news today, but before we leave, we have launched a giveaway with our sponsor OneXBet. Follow the link in the description and enjoy our Telegram community for a chance to win one of 10 mobile routers, keeping you connected anytime. The winners will be announced on December 26th on our Telegram channel. Remember, new users on the official OneXBet platform can receive 300% bonus on their first deposit when they use the promo code ABOUTGH. Thanks for staying with us. Do follow and subscribe for more stories from Ghana and across the globe.